Okay, good morning, everyone. This is the 47 Laws of Monumental Leadership by Robin Sharma. And I will be going ahead using the pronoun they. The pronoun they represents the leaders. Yeah. So law number 1, the leaders listen even better than they speak. Law number 2, they really care about growing people. Law number 3, they don't mind giving away credits.
Madam?
If you have any questions, you can ask me, I'll explain it.
They don't mind?
Giving away credits.
Okay, madam.
Okay. See, the recording is there because later on going ahead, the laws are going to be big. So if you're writing it down, you'll take a lot of time. So the recording is available. You can listen to the recording every time.
Okay.
Okay. So today you just listen to it and just take it. And later on, then you can put it down at your leisure time.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So then they don't mind, the leaders don't mind giving away credits. Law number 4, the leaders understand that the bigger the dream, the more important the team. Beautiful, isn't it? The bigger the dream, the more important the team. Number 5, leaders are generous. Number 6, leaders are kind. Number 7, leaders are unconquerably strong. Number 7, leaders are unconquerably strong.
Ma'am, I don't get it, ma'am. Uncontrary.
Unconquerable, that is, you can't conquer a leader in any circumstance.
Uncounter.
Yeah, C-O-N-Q-U-R. You can't conquer a leader. So, leaders are unconquerably strong. Then law number 8.
Ma'am, can you explain kindness? Can you explain kindness?
That is, kind. I mean, see, a leader in all situations has to keep his or her cool every time and has to be kind. I mean, you can't be hire, fire, you can't be abusive. If somebody in your team is not up to the mark, you need to bring the person to you. You need to speak to the person. You need to guide the person rather than just sending a memo to the person stating that you are fired. You know, so a leader needs to be kind, needs to understand the interpersonal skills of a leader have to be very strong. Okay, so law number 8, they get that until their mission becomes their obsession, their business will never grow into a movement. That is, leaders understand. They know that until their mission becomes an obsession, okay, their business will never grow into a movement. Next, number 9, law number 9. They build excellent family lives, knowing that a fortified home base is essential to peak productivity and elite resilience at work. Okay, that means every leader has a very strong family base, because if they have a very strong family base, that is, he used the word fortified home. Fortified means it's much more than strong. Okay. So if they have a fortified home, then if the base is strong, then it is essential for peak productivity. For peak productivity and elite resilience. He uses the word, each word he uses, so the words are very choice worthy, you know. That is, there has to be elite resilience at work. So the leader is able to, the productivity of the leader is far more when the home is fortified. When the family is strong, it is much more better, because you can put in all your focus, you can put in all your energy into your work, and that work becomes your mission, it becomes your obsession. You are very strong-footed with your vision, and that is how then you can achieve success. Okay, so that was point number 9. Now, point number 10. They are industry disruptors. Leaders are industry disruptors. They don't follow industry norms. They question the industry norms. They build their own. Okay, so they are industry disruptors, enthusiastically bringing new products and services to their field that change the game. Leaders are game changers. In short, leaders are game changers. They are disruptors. They question the system. They are change makers. Okay. So this was point number, law number 10. Law number 11. Are you all with me up to 10? Is
Yes, yes.
everyone with me? Give me a thumbs up if everyone is with me.
Yes, yes, madam.
Perfect. Satya ji, I don't hear from you today.
Madam, he is traveling, so he is.
Okay. Fine. Done. Fine. Okay. If you're any doubts, you can raise your hands and I will I will clear your doubts. Okay.
Could you
Number
repeat
11.
Fourth point, madam. Fourth point.
Fourth
Ma'am,
point,
Sagarika ma'am.
they understand that bigger the dream, more important the team.
Bigger the dream is more important than team, madam.
You are right.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Sagarika ma'am, just repeat 1 to 6th. Firstly, I
Yeah.
joined now. That is it.
It has been recorded, so you can also go through the recording at ease, but still I will just read it. Number 1 is they listen even better than they speak. When I say they, means leaders. Leaders listen better than they speak. Number 2, leaders really care about growing people. Number 3, they don't mind giving away credits. Number 4, they understand that the bigger the team, the more important the dream. Number 5, they are generous. Number 6, they are kind. Number 7, they are unconquerably strong. Number 8, they get that until their mission becomes their obsession, their business will never grow into a movement.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you, ma'am.
Yeah, done. Fine. So now number 11. Number 11 is they have brave visions. They have brave visions that cause others to call them weird, strange, and crazy. Okay. Every leader is called weird, strange, and crazy because they have brave visions, but they are unconquerably strong. They don't get deterred by what people have to tell them. Okay, fine. Next, number 12, law number 12. They are monomaniacally focused. Monomaniacally focused means single focus. You know, there are those blinkers. जो घोड़े पे जो blinkers डालते हैं ना, so that the horse doesn't look left or right, and they put the blinkers to the horse so that the horse can be focused and walking in one direction. So this is what he says. Each and see the word monomaniacally. They are monomaniacally focused on their big bet rather than interested in every shiny toy opportunity that comes their way. See the words he uses. He says they are monomaniacally focused on their big bet. That is, a big bet is your big goal, your big hack, your big goal. Okay. Rather than interested in every shiny toy. What do? Children, they see shiny toy, they change their vision, they change their requirements, and then they move towards something but that is shiny, that is more attractive. But if you are a leader, whatever attraction comes your way, you will not get deterred, you will not change your focus, you will be monomaniacally focused to your big goal, and you won't change your focus even if you have the most, no distraction. You won't change your focus even if you have the most shiniest toy coming your way. So that was point number 12. Point number 13, they are honest, understanding that integrity is everything and that a 20-year good reputation could be lost in 20 minutes of poor judgment. Isn't this hot worthy? Just think about it. They are, I repeat point number 30, they are honest, understanding that integrity is everything and that a 20-year good reputation could be lost in 20 minutes of poor judgment. Any questions?
20 years of reputation could be lost by 20 seconds. 20
Poor
minutes.
judgment. 20 minutes of poor judgment.
Poor judgment.
Poor.
Yes, madam. Poor judgment.
Poor judgment.
Okay.
Not understood, madam. Not understood. If you can explain more better, madam.
You can work, you can put in, you can key in all your work for 20 years, for 20 years. But this 20 years of work can become zero in just 20 minutes if your poor judgment, if you are not judging a situation well. Your 20 years of effort can just go down the drains with in a 20 minutes of poor judgment. Yes? Yeah. Wrong judgment. Yes. One wrong decision can cost you the whole 20 years of your effort. So you have to really be thinking, whatever you're doing, use this and then take a step. Okay. Next, number 14. They spend most of the time alone because that's where the most sensational idea comes from. So as a leader, you need less distraction. You need to spend time alone. When you spend time alone, that's where you get your ideas. That's where you get most sensational ideas come from staying alone. Okay, no distraction. Next, number 15. They are extremely physically fit because weak health is a massive vulnerability. They are extremely physically fit. All leaders are extremely physically fit because weak health is a massive vulnerability. Next, number 16. They are never too busy building the business to study their financials. Okay? They are never too busy when it comes to studying anything. Why only financials? Leaders are never too busy when it comes to research. You don't say that, oh, I'll start the business and I will do the research 5 years later. I'll take up the CEO's position and I will do my research day after. I'll do my research after a week, doesn't matter. You can't be procrastinating. So that's what they say, that leaders are never too busy building the business to study their financials. Okay. Next, number 17. Number 17 is they are brilliant at hiring top producers, and this brilliance was born through the failed hiring of terrible producers. That is, when leaders fail, they have learned the art, they have learned the skill of hiring people, of hiring top producers. And this skill of hiring top producers has come from failed hiring of terrible producers. When the leader has failed by hiring terrible producers, that's where the leader has developed the skill of hiring top producers. Because again, connect this to your point number 4. 17, connect to point number 4. It says they understand that bigger the dream, the more important the team. Hence, it is important. Yes, they recognize the talents in the team. Absolutely. Absolutely, Apurva ji. Okay. But then they start recognizing this talent in the team only when they start hiring top producers. Okay. Next. Number 18. Number 18 is they are agile. So when things get tough, they swiftly pivot to not only survive, but prosper. Leaders don't break down. Leaders don't break down. They are agile. What is agility? Agility is to stand up in any adverse situation. You should be able to face any adverse situation. You should be able to rise and shine in adverse situation. So if you're a leader, you will not bog down by pressure or by losses or by a broken team. You will use this again to, you will not use this to survive, but you will use adversities to prosper. Okay, adversities will always come your way, but you will use it to prosper. And that is what is agility. That is what is agility in a leadership. Okay, they are agile leaders. Nowadays they say be an agile leaders because there are political turmoils. There could be financial disturbances, political disturbances. There are a lot of these things. So the thing is that a leader has to be absolutely agile to face all of these. Okay. Next, 19. 19 is that they understand that success breeds complacency. And because of this, they stay hungry, creative, hyper vigilant to the threats that could knock off their golden crown. Every leader wears a golden crown because of their achievements. But they also understand that success breeds complacency. The moment you are successful, you get complacent. The moment you are successful, you get complacent. Okay. And because of this, they stay hungry. When they say they stay hungry, that means they are curious. They always want to learn more. They always want to upgrade themselves. They always want to research. They always want to learn. Okay. So this is what they say, that they stay hungry. They stay creative. They want to know ways of doing things better. Why do we attend this Satyaji's WhatsApp group? Why do we attend Satyaji's PowerPoint, Satyaji's Google? Why are we doing all these things? Because we are hungry as leaders. We need to improve. Each and every day technology is changing. So we are hearing it from the masters. We are hearing it from the masters. So why do we need to hear it from the masters? This is because we need to stay hungry. We need to stay curious. We need to get out of our complacency. We need to get out of our comfort zone. Okay. And we need to be hyper vigilant because laws are changing. Each and every day laws are changing. Policies are changing. Borders are changing. Okay. So every leader has to be hyper vigilant to the threats that could knock off their golden crown. No, always be ready to change is the one that is agility, Apurvaji. This is another thing. This is another point. This is they understand that success breeds complacency. That is, you can't be in your complacent zone. You need to be more vigilant. You need to be more curious. You need to be more creative. And so that you can keep this golden crown on your head and not knock it off. Is everyone with me? Is everyone with me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Number 20. Number 20 is they build superb systems because systems ensure consistency of quality. If your systems, every leader, if you don't set up systems, if you don't set up policies, what happens? You end up doing most of the work. You have to learn to delegate. And when you learn to delegate, what is it? How do you delegate? By creating systems, by creating policies. And when you create systems, when you create policies, when you delegate, that is when, yes, the systems, yes, systems don't fail. Systems never fail. You have to create policies, you have to create systems, because when you do that, then your focus is in achieving the higher goals of the organization. You are not keying in your energy in the nitty-gritties of the organization. Your energy will always be towards your focus. Your energy will be driven towards improving the organization, taking the organization ahead, getting off your complacency, getting off your comfort zone. That is where your leader's focus should be, rather than putting in your energy into the nitty-gritties of the organization. Are you understanding? And how can you do that? By creating systems and policies. Very robust systems and policies. So this is it. So this was number 20. Okay. Now coming to number 21. 21, they are monumentally productive by becoming masters of the polite yet fierce no. N-O, no. That is, every leader should learn to be polite, but at the same time should know the art of saying N-O, no. That is, in short, every leader should know their priorities. Are you getting it? Every leader should know their priorities. You should know when to say no, when to say yes, when to go ahead, when to pull the strings, when to draw the string, and when to leave the leash. Control has to be in your hands if you're a leader. You can't give away your control to people. Are you getting it? So you have to be monumentally productive by becoming masters of the polite, yet fierce N-O, no. Okay. Next, 22. They are givers rather than takers. Every leader has to only give. You need to look into empowering your team. So every leader has to be givers rather than takers. Okay. Next,
You go.
23. 23 is they rest a lot given that the key to dominant performances is regularly scheduled recovery period. That is taking a break. Very important. Very important. If you don't take a break, your productivity gets less.
Signature.
Every leader recognizes that
Madam's పెట్టడం.
Go ahead, please go ahead, madam. Sorry, please go ahead.
please mute yourself. Yeah. So you need to understand that every leader understands that it is very important to take a break. Fine. That is that they rest. They rest a lot. Given that the key to dominant performances is regularly scheduled recovery period, you need to have a regularly scheduled recovery period. That is your Sunday. Sunday, go out with your family, go watch a movie, go to the park, do anything other than your own usual work. You know, so every leader, excuse me, yeah, every leader understands that you need to take a conscious break. If you want your productivity to be high, to be consistent, you need to have a conscious break to rejuvenate, to renew your energy so that you can, your productivity and your energy levels for going ahead will be stronger to take enough good decisions. Yeah, robust decisions. Next, number 25. Sorry, number 24. They care very less about the negative opinions. They care very less about the negative opinions of others because an opinion is just an opinion. So why make it more than an opinion? See how beautifully he puts it down. That is, leaders care less about opinion of others, and because an opinion is just an opinion, so why make it more than an opinion? Keep it wherever it is. Okay, it's their people's opinion. It's okay, fine. You should know your goals. You should know your focus. Your focus should remain. So you should know your goals. You should stay focused to your goals. Let people say whatever they want to do, and let people say whatever people say, not become more than what people say. Just leave it there itself. Just leave it there. So you should know your goals that you need to go ahead in life. Okay. Now number 25. Number 25. They know that when everyone around them tells them that they are amazing, they are in a dangerous situation, okay, where they just might start to think that they are amazing, okay. So every leader knows that when people tell them that you are amazing, they know that they are in a dangerous situation, because for all you know, they may just start thinking that they are amazing. And the moment you start thinking you are amazing, finish. The golden crown is gone. You will stop growing. You'll get into your comfort zone. You'll get into your, ready to challenge their limits. Yes, they will stop. They will stop challenging their own limits the moment they know that they are complacent, that they are excellent, that they are amazing. So they know that even if people tell them that you are amazing, they don't stop there. They don't stop there. They keep challenging their limits. Keep challenging. Like how, Ajay Ji says that every time there's something, ask yourself the question, how can I be better than this? How can I be better than this? So the moment you feel that, oh, today's job was amazing, you have a pat on the back, I have done a good job. But the next moment, ask yourself the question, how can I be better than this? So automatically you're going to improve the next time. Isn't it? Yes or no? Come on. Speak to me.
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Excellent.
ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So now number 26. Number 26 is that they read a ton of books.
Doubt, madam. Doubt.
Huge library. All
Madam,
leaders, because obviously knowledge. How do you get the knowledge? You get the knowledge only by reading. The more you read is better for you, because that is where you can actually build your strategies. If you have any strategies to be built, the more you read, the more exposure you get, and the more exposure you get, you can handle situation better. You can strategize better. Hence, he says that leaders read a ton of books and they have a huge library. Okay, fine. Number 27. Number 27 is that they go to a lot of learning conferences. That is, they invest in themselves. Every leader invests in themselves. They take major amount of notes. They invest in themselves. They go for a lot of learning conferences and they take in a lot of notes, sort of reference material. Okay. Now, number 28. Number 28, they have supreme spiritual lives and have donated their lives to a cause that's larger than themselves. You see Gandhiji, you see Mother Teresa, you see Nelson Mandela. See, any leader today is giving their life to a higher cause because they are spiritually oriented. They know that if they have to be leaders, they can't be selfish. They can't only just think about themselves. They have to be thinking about others also, about their team, about people. The goal is not only them, the goal is much bigger than them. Leaders are givers, as he says. Leaders are always givers and not takers. So the moment you're giving, you're creating, you're empowering people around you. And when you're doing that, what is it? Your life is secondary. You put other people's life ahead of you. And that is what is the biggest leadership quality. Number 28 says they have supreme spiritual lives and they have donated their lives to a cause that's larger than themselves. Are you getting it? Any doubts here? Any doubts?
Madam, there is one thing before change, before build up others, first you have to build your own family first. Without improving, without changing your personal environment, then how can we go for higher cause?
That is what he's saying. That is what he's saying in point number 9. Point number 9 says leaders build excellent family lives, knowing that a fortified home base is essential to peak productivity and elite resilience at work. This is what he says. Okay, so I hope you can resonate with that.
Yes. And there is a contradictory. Higher than they are selfish, they go for higher cause.
Pardon? No, that is not contradictory at all. That is when you are growing, when you are, your cause has to be people. You have to be a giver. People.
Yes.
How is it being contradictory? You're donating your lives to the cause. You're not leaving your family behind. Your family is very part and parcel of you, but your cause changes. Your cause changes. That is betterment for the people.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, betterment of the people. Okay.
Yes.
Next, 29. 29. Today we'll do 30 because it will become too heavy. Next time we will do another, 15 or 14, whatever, 17 of them. Yeah. So number 29. When they get knocked down, they are back up. When they get knocked down, they are back up. Can you see this? They are knocked down, they are back up. Do you know that there's a punching doll for children? The children learn to punch and the doll falls down, but again the doll just bounces back, and the children feel very happy and then they clap. So that is what is your leadership. That is how your skill should be. That every time you are knocked down, you should be able to bounce up. Okay? You should be able to bounce up and constantly and relentlessly and quickly, very quickly. You can't be bogged down by emotions. Your emotional intelligence has to be very strong than your IQ. That is what is success. When your emotional intelligence is higher than your intelligence, quotient, only then you're going to be successful. So what is emotional intelligence? When people knock you down, you need to bounce back. Is everybody with me on this point?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Number 30 is they rise at dawn. Dawn, that is DAWN. Okay, they rise at dawn. That means they rise early in the morning, gaining competitive advantage as well as a quiet hour to think, plan, prepare, exercise, and pray. So all leaders wake up before the others very early in the morning. And what do they wake up for? They wake up for themselves. You to plan your day. Okay, you have time with yourself. You plan your day. It's a quiet hour to think, to plan, to prepare. Yes, morning ritual, absolutely. To think, plan, prepare, exercise, and pray. This is what you need to wake up early for. So this is what every leader wakes up and does. Okay. So now we've completed 30 points. There are 47 points. So I think we'll end here because this is quite a lot for you to take. Then next time we'll continue with 17 points. Brahmanji, what do you have to say?
Yes, madam.
There are 47 points. We have covered 30 points.
What about tomorrow, madam? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning is also possible. Yeah, possible.
Okay, madam. Better to continue, madam. Better to continue tomorrow.
Okay,
Also.
fine,
That's what my
fine. So
suggestion.
tomorrow I'll do the 17 points.
Yeah. Sweta, madam, when are you going to take? Maybe next some other time, Sweta, madam, your session.
Okay, next week I will take.
Recording is going on. Sarika, madam, tomorrow you take it, madam. Better. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
And another 10 minutes are there. If you want, you can discuss or you can.
Yeah, so
your choice, madam.
any questions, please ask.
Whenever you want, tell me, I stop recording. Whenever you say yes, stop recording, please tell me, I stop recording. Right now, I'm not stopping it. You let the question Q&A going on. Whenever you say yes, please stop.
Fine. So any questions, you all can please share your questions with me. Any questions, anybody? Yeah, question?
No question, ma'am. Every point is you cleared
Very
every
clear.
point. Yeah, very clear. Very precise, but very, deep to follow, right?
Yeah. Very deep to follow. Yes. Tanya, Dr. Tanya, Dhananjay ji.
Madam ji,
No, very much clear, madam. You have made it very easy to understand.
when all are
Yeah.
saying great, 25th point, madam.
Yeah.
When all are saying great, you are amazing, it means there is something wrong inside.
No. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. If people are saying that you are great, you are amazing, you are amazing. But then as a leader, you should realize that you should not just stop at this. Challenge your limit. Say, if people are telling me that you are amazing, how can I get better than this?
Yes, madam.
How can I get better than this? And challenge your limits and go to the next limit. Don't feel very low. People are saying I'm amazing, I'm very good. No, challenge your limit every time.
Yes, thank you.
Okay? Yeah. Any other question? Yeah. Thank you, Shweta ji. Very clear. Okay. Done. So I think we'll continue tomorrow. There are 17 points. So that, slowly, and please go through all of these points once again at leisure. So that tomorrow when I start the 17 points, we are on the same page.
Okay, madam. Thank you, madam.
Okay, fine.